Hello there, I'm Anupriya. Welcome to the session. In this session, I'm going to solve your big trouble. Nowadays, you're working very hard learning English and speaking it. But in this process, there's a very important thing that is listening skills. Yes, if you're working hard on your listening skills and that is not coming properly, so you must be lacking somewhere. Right? So here I'm help you out with few very beautiful tips that may help you to improve your listening skills. And what are these tips? We'll see this. Now, first thing I have written here, accept the fact that you are not going to understand everything. Before it, I want to make it clear why listening skills are very important for learning good English. You must be remembering, I have always focused that if you need to speak very good English, it is very important to listen a lot more and more. Why? Because just remember, in the initial days of your life, when you were very much young and as a kid, so you have never learned speaking a language by writing or learning something very strictly. You just heard it, you just listened it, and you started speaking at any particular day when you was growing, right? So, same thing applies on learning a new language also. Listening is a kind of therapy that will help you strictly to improve your skills and speaking the language. Here, the first point shows that when we are going to practice listening skills, so it is very important to keep it in your head that you are not going to understand every word or the meaning of every sentence properly. Don't make yourself upset, furious, right? Because when you're a beginner and we're actually preparing for this kind of activity, it is natural phenomena that you're not going to understand everything. Sometimes accent is a big problem that you are not adopting each word what the speaker is saying, right? You must be watching a video, maybe an English video or something like that, English movie or any English serial. So, you're not getting every word properly in your head and you're getting upset that why I'm not able to understand it. So, it is not a big subject that you are troubling yourself. It is a very natural. End of the day, you are practicing to listen a different languages. And someday you will find a change in yourself that any word or any sentence suddenly you have spoken. Just because every day you are listening a particular thing on a regular basis and your mind has adopted and not aware that how you have spoken. So, this one is very important when you are going to enter in your practice session of improving your listening skills. Next one is do not translate into your native language. Why this is very important and I have written here. You need to understand it very clear that if two people are speaking regularly, so you cannot concentrate on listening one person. So where are the two people? There are only two. You are listening and other one is speaking? No. You are also speaking because somewhere in your mind you keep on thinking, right? One sentence is coming from the speaker, he has said a sentence and next time what you are doing in your head, you are trying to translate that in your native language. So you are skipping the information what the speaker is saying to you and two people are constantly talking with each other. It's your mind in your head and the other person on the screen or somewhere else. It may be a live person also. So, if you keep on translating the conversation in your head in your native language, it will again stop you to learn more or to good English. So, do not translate in your head or in your native language in your head. That is also a very bad thing you are doing to learn or to improve your listening skills. Third one which I have mentioned, do not use difficult listening materials. What does it exactly mean? Right. Sometimes what we listen and what we speak in terms of words, what we deliver are two different things. Suppose if you have made your habit listening a news every day. So, you're listening a very formal conversation in a news channel, in an English news channel. But you don't speak in that manner with your friends or your family or on your official places the same thing every day. So you must be surprised that why I'm not able to speak good English. I'm listening English every day, I'm understanding everything and what he speaks on the screen. Sometimes some things, some sentences I'm able to deliver also. But again, I'm helpless, I'm not able to speak a good English. It is happening just because you have chosen an authentic listening material of English. That is not required because what is provided on a news channel, that may not help you, because that is not a routine conversation that you do with your friends and family, right? On many places you need to learn a lot of things. So that is what is stopping you. So do not use difficult listening materials. Sometimes you are listening very much literature stuff also. So that is also kind of material which we do not use to speak in general routines, right? So don't do this. Next one I have mentioned, focus on dialogues than comprehensions. What does it mean? When we listen our conversation in terms of dialogues and comprehensions means passages, paragraphs. You are listening a conversation, or you can say you're listening a kind of stuff which is which is fixed in a comprehensions or passages. There are lots of big words, big sentences. It started from here and there's no end of this passage of conversation or comprehension. But when we focus on listening the dialogues, so there you will find that yes, you are understanding every single line, because dialogues are always in pieces, in parts, they are short, and somewhere it is very clean to understand. If we say, hello, how are you? I'm good, how are you? How have you been? Where you have been in the last 3 years? We haven't met. Yes, I was shifted to Shimla and now I have come back, and we will sit sometime and talk a lot of. Yes, we will do that. So here I have given you the example, two people were talking with each other, right? So these were the dialogues. You have heard these dialogues. It made you clear that two people are talking with each other in terms of very small sentences and in pieces. It helped you to understand what two people were talking. But if you keep on listening a kind of comprehension of passage, so that will definitely create a blockage in your mind to understand the language properly, and it will make you again helpless to speak also fluently. So this one is also important to keep in mind. Next one, what is very important, which I find, is bring diversity in listening. There I have given an example that you have selected a very authentic English material to listen. So here, just against of this, I'm saying you bring diversity in listening. If you have made your routine in listening a particular English stuff, suppose you are listening English music songs, that's good. Definitely, now you're at this stage that you're understanding every lyric of the song very clearly, so congratulations. But if you stick on that, so it's not going to help you a lot, because there are lots of things are happening in your life. There are lots of phases you are occurring in your life. So you need lots of words, many sentences, many constructions, slang sometimes phrasal verbs, sometimes idioms. So you need to bring a lot of diversification in your listening material so that you would cover every area of your life with the English sentences. So this one is the most important, what I feel, when you are emphasizing on improving your listening skills, that bring diversity in your listening materials. If you are listening to news channels, at the same place watch movies also, watch a kind of conversation also, watch some time of that chat shows also. So it will help you, make you understand that yes, this sentence can be said in many ways. Last one, what I have written is listen a video in English without transcript. This one is also very important. We watch a lot of videos on internet or suppose on television which has lots of transcript. Means what? That what I'm saying you can read it on the screen. Suppose if you are watching this video, what I'm saying you right now, you cannot read it because there are no transcript. It is not written on the screen here. So when you're reading the transcript on the screen, somewhere your mind is getting diverted while you're listening. And again, your ear is not well prepared to listen a good stuff, because your eyes are very much, aware of reading something what is written on the video. So again, it will also stop you from improving your listening skills, and somewhere you will make a big mistake once you need to speak a good English. So stop doing this also. And if you're not a very, big English lover, you're only listening something just to improve your skills so that you could speak a general English. So I suggest you not to watch big size videos, right? Try to watch small videos of 20 minutes or something like that if you're watching on the television. And if you're taking a walk on the internet, I tell you, you'll get a lot of tutorials where you can get small videos in English which will be very easy to understand, and you can repeat it again and again and again to make it clear in your head that what sentence has been said and what is its meaning also. So this one is also very important. That's all for this session, and every point is very important which I have picked for you. Do practice it when you're practicing for your improving listening skills, and I'm sure it's going to help you a lot, and next time you will speak English more confidently. That's all for this session. If you have any doubt, any query, do write us in the space given below and tell us. Bye!